That's it, I've had it. You've been fighting all day. Come on, Oni. Come on, Oni. That's it. That's it. Come on, Nonami. You're going in timeout. Oni, come on, Oni. This is ridiculous. Get in there. Oni, come here, Oni. Oni, come here. Let me see you. Here, all of a sudden, recently, Uni and Nonami have started fighting a lot more than they used to. They've kind of always fought like a little bit, but today it's just been non-stop, and Uni's already bloodied up pretty good, but Uni can't win. He's not going to. He's much lighter weight, he's smaller, and I know, it's just what roosters, having multiple roosters in a flock, that's what they're gonna do. Listen to Nonami in there. He's telling everybody he found some food. Look at the hens. Why do you keep fighting? No. Yeah, no fighting. To do something today I don't want to do. There was a person online that was kind of lamenting the fact that they had chickens because they had lost so many of their chickens recently, and I guess the emotional burden of it was just becoming too much, and was kind of asking the question, is it even worth it? You know, is any of this even worth it? And I could really sympathize with that, because there's definitely been times within the last several months that I've kind of felt that way. Today is no different. So last night, the youngest little pullet didn't go in the coop. She went way underneath the coop and decided she was going to sleep down there. I was kind of questioning her a little bit yesterday, thinking maybe she looked a little off. And so I thought last night, when she comes out from under the coop, if she does, then I was gonna bring her inside. Well, this morning I looked under the coop and she's dead. She was part of that same brood that Finn was in, that was heavily affected by the mites, and I would say the mites finally got her too. I did go ahead and treat the entire flock the same time that I did Finn. However, it wasn't exactly an easy process, and making sure that you actually get the drop on the skin and not on the feathers is tricky, especially when you have a chicken moving around. And in hindsight, I should have went and got Glenn to help me do it, but I didn't. Thought I could do it myself. And so, in other words, I'm questioning as to whether or not she even really got the treatment. And now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get her out from under the coop. I don't know what to use. I need something really, really long. The biggest thing that I've learned from all of this is to constantly be on the lookout for parasites with these chickens. The babies in particular just cannot handle it. And the babies, the young chickens even, they just don't dust bathe properly. They're just way more susceptible to them, and if they get a bad case of them, as we can see, it's gonna kill them. This is not our first time having chickens. We had chickens probably like 10, 13 years ago. We never had problems with mites before.
I've been lost far too long. I can't see, I'm trapped in darkness.
There's just no decent way to reach her from that end. I don't want to let the chickens out until I can get her out from under there. Uni and Nonami have been fighting a lot. I'm worried about leaving him caged in there with the chickens. What I think I'm gonna have to do is get Uni out of there, put Uni in a tractor by himself. Leaving him in there with them is just asking for more trouble. I'm telling you, it is every day there is something going on with these chickens. Uni has the beginning of an eye infection from where him and Nonami have been fighting. See, it's this eye here. It's definitely inflamed and did have foaminess in it earlier. So I just texted Glenn and asked him to go pick me up some terramycin eye ointment. And I want to get right on that immediately, as I know how these things can escalate quickly. And then you can see all these feathers missing here. Nonami even has some of this. And I don't know, I'm assuming it's a hen pecking at them. But Uni's has definitely gotten way worse since he's been fighting. Still haven't gotten that chicken out from under the coop. But I gotta go collect this sap. Because that one bucket on that one tree was almost full, and I'm worried these black walnuts could overflow. Some days are just like this, where it's just everything all at once. Black walnut. Yeah, glad I got this. So far, not a whole lot from the maples back here along this driveway. But they are dripping, so they're probably just getting geared up. The trees in our backyard area back there where the chickens are, those 3 maples have way outperformed the other maples that we've tapped down here along our driveway. And the black walnuts, we've only tapped 2 of those. They have way outperformed all the maples put together. All right, let's get that boiling down.
Oni, if you don't tell, I won't tell. Okay, nobody tell.
I guess at this point, it's just time to accept the fact that these roosters are going to have to be separated. As much as they've been fighting, I think it's silly to think that that's just going to miraculously stop. They're probably just going to fight until somebody gets seriously injured. Probably we're going to have to start prioritizing separating these roosters into like their bachelor pad. He's definitely not himself today. Besides having his ego hurt, it probably doesn't feel 100%. All right. Now for the part that I don't want to do. Oh, this is a mess. I don't even know. I don't know. I can't get her. What a pain. I just don't know how to get her out from under there. I feel so bad for my chickens. It's just a rough start to the year. Let's try this. I don't know how this is not working. Maybe.